Okay, I'm gonna, instead of listening to music as I drive, I'm just gonna like talk to a camera because I'm like, not really there mentally, and it's like, I don't know, it's weird. I feel like I've always, I guess I used to have a passion for video making, but like, and of course it died out with like every other passion I had, like basketball, video games. Like, as I've gotten older, every passion has just like died out, and it sucks. Like, getting older sucks, and I just felt like I need to come on here and just talk to a camera and post it in the hopes that maybe people will see it. I don't know, because I'm probably not really talking to many people, but it's just like, I don't know, maybe somebody might watch this and relate to it, I don't know. Maybe I can do this consistently, I don't know. I probably said that in the last video that I made too, because like, there was one video I made, which honestly I should go back and watch it. I was thinking today, like, maybe I should go back to those things I did as a kid, like on YouTube, like making videos, doing the water bottle flips. It's literally on my channel, like doing water bottle flips and all that, doing activities other than just scrolling and all that, because all I do at this point of my life is just like mindlessly scroll, and it's like, maybe that's where it went wrong, because like, once I kind of discovered what a phone can really like be used for, my passions did kind of die out, because like, you have porn, right? Porn is like a really genuinely destructive thing, and like, it's just insane to me that it's crazy how that's even so easily accessible. But sin is obviously prohibited. Like, sin obviously is just natural, it's normal, and sexual sin is like the most normalized thing in the world. But it's just like, the phone really did kill my passions, I feel like, social media in general. Like, the phone's made me lazy, but it's like, I can't get rid of the phone. I need this phone, It's like, it's a matter of just self-control at this point. But it's just like, there was just a topic that I was about to get on, like, just, my passions. I thought about, going back to doing those things, though, like water bottle flips, and recording myself doing it, feeling like a child again. But it's like, do I really, I don't know, I tend to, because sometimes I do want to be a child again. I was watching my videos today. I deleted YouTube for a while. Like, I haven't had YouTube in a while. Like, I cut out all social media. Like, because like, I went through a really bad breakup last summer, and I just deleted every social media that I had, pretty much. And like, that's the reason I did it. I tried to stay off social media to clear my brain. Like, I just deleted everything. I wanted to get rid of the past. I wanted to get rid of the pain. And it's funny because I got rid of everything pretty much from our past. But there's still things there, no matter what. And it's like, it still lingers, Yeah, but yeah, honestly, I really do like coming onto I really do like coming onto the camera and talking. I just really wish that I could have people that relate to me. I wish like the exchanging of energy was not so draining. Like, talking to people, it's like I'm talking to myself pretty much, but it's like, there's something so like, just, it's way easier just kind of getting everything out. I don't know, maybe it's a selfish thing, I guess, because, like, I know you also in a conversation have to listen to other people's problems, you know? You can't just talk about yourself the whole time, but it's like, I just sometimes want to be able to vent my feelings truly just vent all my stuff, because there's so much things that I have to talk about that I don't talk about to anybody, because it's like, I do talk about these things to people, but it's like, I don't know. At the end of the day, I feel like I just want a therapist at that point, but I mean, I don't want a therapist friend, like, I don't want a friend that's just a therapist for me, you know? It's not really right, you know? It's like using somebody as a therapist. Like, that's why I feel like God is like the one thing that I have tried going towards him, and it was working. It was working for a while. It stopped working, it worked again, and it stopped working. Like, I can't stay consistent with it, and I just don't know how to love God. So, and since I don't have that love for God, it's like I can't live for God. Like, and I know I could, but it's just like, I don't know. I have so much built up inside of me. I feel like it's so weird, like stuff that I just never really get out, you know. And it's like, I really did wish I could. I just feel like I'm using video making as a way to vent, though. I know nobody wants to come in here and talk about listen to my problems, but probably not, at least. But you know, maybe someone that will come across this and they'll relate to it. You know, maybe it'll actually get views and reach people. But and I'm not gonna do all that editing stuff either, you know. But it's just sometimes, maybe somebody will just kind of take the time, you know. Because honestly, for me, if I want to watch a longer video with a bunch of talking in it, you know, if I'm just and like what's easier is me going on a drive and just listening to the talking, you know. It's like, so maybe someone will go on a drive and listen to my video and just take in what I'm saying, you know, and like, and be like, oh, I relate to this, oh, I relate to that. I might as well give advice. So the best advice for me, if you want to find peace in life, is to find God, literally, because it's crazy. The other day, relapsed with porn. Like 2 days ago, and like, I have never felt like, I feel like just terrible. Like, I feel distant from God. I feel empty. I don't have a thirst for or hunger for God again. I'm telling you, it may not seem like it, but sin really does separate us from God in a way we cannot understand. And I feel it in my being, and I just know that I'm so far from God, and it's like, man, you know. And then now I just feel like I fell, and I can't get back up now. It's like, I know the righteous always get up, but I literally, I have no hunger, I have no drive for God. I feel like all because I sinned, and I gave into my temptations, and now I feel empty again. And I'm also sick today too. Today was a pretty crappy day as well. I mean, I was gonna go to this youth group that I've actually planned on going to a lot more, because I was getting closer to God again. And then, of course, I just said no. I said something came up. I lied, so I wouldn't have to go to it. And it's just like, I'm self-sabotaging at this point. But yeah, apart from my experiences, like, if you want to truly find peace, then look for God, because He will give you. He really will give you, even if it doesn't bring you happiness or, like, you know, peace or something. Like, I don't know, like, well, no, if it doesn't bring you, you don't want to have to, like, expect you to, like, you don't want to. Sorry, this car was next to me, and it's like, I'm talking, and it's like, I care too much about what people think, but it's like, so what was I saying? If you want to find, I guess, meaning in life, if you're like me, right, and I just used to literally, I kind of used to always have this, like, existential, I think that's what it's called. I always have this, like, really just huge dread over me of, like, what is the meaning of all this? Why am I here? And it's like, you know, maybe I do have a purpose. Like, maybe we all have a purpose, right? But we're so grounded in, like, what we are used to doing and what we believe in, we're not willing to actually like accept God into our hearts, you know, or at least like I feel like if you like, but it's like if you are genuinely just trying to find meaning in life, search for God, He will find you. You know, it's like I always used to like kind of not really see the beauty in the world. I always thought to me like, what is the point of all this, you know? But when you start to realize that like all this really does have a creator, and when you think about it like that, you don't have to believe it. Just think that everything that is everything around us has been created by God pretty much, because it was created by man and man was created by God. So all of this around us was created so perfectly by God, you know? It's like this could not look more perfect in front of me, you know? And obviously I can't define perfect, right? Nobody can really define perfect. Like perfect doesn't really, like, it's just like perfect isn't something that like I can't say this is perfect, but to me it's perfect. Like it's just, to me, like a lot of it is beautiful, but it's like, you know, I just struggle with like I feel like if you think about it too hard, then you'll start to question yourself, you know. It's like, just look at it, you know, and be like, you know, take it in and just think that this all has a creator, you know. Thinking that really does help with meaning in life. And I feel like when you think that, and when you believe that there's a creator, it's like, whoa, you know, maybe I do have purpose, maybe my life has meaning, maybe I should, you know, it's like, I've found purpose through God, and if you want to find purpose, try finding God. It may help. Another piece of advice for me is like, don't watch porn. Obviously, that's like really a big one. Don't watch porn. It obviously separates you from God. And not only does it separate you from God, it makes you view woman in a very lustful way. I think the one thing that lust truly does, though, that's not good, is it makes it really hard for you to actually love somebody. Because if you only know how to love somebody through like, oh shit, like through through like sexual, I didn't realize that, whatever. If you can only love someone through like, I feel like I'm about to get rear-ended. I feel like if you only love somebody through just kind of sexual feelings instead of like loving somebody through commitment, then that's, you know, like loving somebody only through sexual feelings is just that's not normal, you know, and then, like, there's no fulfillment with that. That is the whole thing. Loving God is not, you don't love God just because of I feel like, and this is what I've kind of learned, I shouldn't, and you shouldn't, we both shouldn't love God just because of the feeling He gives us. We should love God because of who He is and what He did for us, you know? That's why we should love God. And I've struggled with loving God, of course. I think everything ties, the argument that I'm trying to make, a lot of it just kind of ties into like God in general. Like, if you watch porn, you won't love women how you're supposed to love them. You won't love people how you're supposed to love them. Well, mainly women. You won't be able to actually find true, intimate love and romantic feelings in a relationship if you just watch porn, you know, because porn destroys pretty much all sort of like love you may have in you. I feel like it just makes you kind of settle for sexual only. And yeah, of course I failed with it because I suck at self-control. I think don't watch porn. It just really ruins your perception on love, and it makes you unable to love. I feel like I've been watching porn for years, and yeah, it's obviously not as bad as it used to be, but it's like, why am I still watching it? You know, it's like, I don't know. I'm struggling myself, so trust me, that's why I'm on here. And then, like, I guess another last reason a piece of advice I can give is just like, those are the only two pieces of advice that I really strongly do believe in, that I can give to other people, that I really truly do in my heart know that would actually help somebody. But like, I guess another piece of advice I can give somebody is like, don't try to be perfect. Don't try to be perfect. Like, I think like, and also, like, I'm going to the gym right now. It's like, I'm probably not gonna, I'm not gonna have the best workout. I feel like absolute, like, shit. I feel terrible. I'm gonna have, like, a light energy drink and just go, probably have, like, some, like, snack maybe, but it's gonna be a crappy workout. But at least I'm showing up, you know? It's like, as long as I show up and just stay consistent, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. As long as you stay consistent, you'll be good. You don't gotta be perfect. You're always gonna make mistakes. And that all ties in with God too. It's like you're always gonna sin. Like literally what I'm saying ties into what God says, or what the Bible talks about. Like, you're not defined by sin. You're gonna sin every day though, because you're not perfect, because we're all born into this body of sin, and we're all gonna sin. But it's like realizing that you're not perfect, and you're just gonna fuck up a lot. Kind of takes that weight off your shoulders, you know. It's like, as long as I just stay consistent and try, as long as you try, like, I'm going to the gym, I'm just gonna try. As long as I try, I will feel a million times better than if I didn't try, you know. Those are 3 pieces of advice that I can give, honest, to somebody. Find God, I think is what I said. Find God. If you want to really find peace and fulfillment, find God. Just find God. Don't watch porn. And yeah, don't try to be perfect, you know. And just, yeah. I had another point. It was like, find God. Don't watch porn. Also, with porn, there's a lot of sins that you shouldn't do, right? It's just, I feel like porn really does, like, it affects how you actually treat somebody, you know. It's like, I feel like it's way easier to control my anger sometimes than to watch porn, you know. If I had a heavy temptation to be angry, it's like, I feel like it's also it's honestly kind of like equal with everything. I gotta go to the gas station. I'm not gonna lie to you. I gotta go to the gas station and I gotta make a U-turn. But yeah, being consistent, there's a lot of sins that you can commit. Porn is really bad. I feel like porn is the worst sin you can commit, in my eyes, truly. Actually, every sin is equal. It's just like, this is kind of directed towards people my age. Like, I'm about to be 20. I'm gonna be 20 soon. And it's like, come on, if you're 20 still watching porn, it's just like, dude, as men, we gotta realize that, you know, we gotta grow up and try to actually, like, we gotta, try to actually, change, you know, and, be, aware of what we're doing to our bodies is, actually, bad, you know. It's like, don't think that watching porn is normal. Don't settle. Don't just think, oh, well, you know, I'm watching porn, I'm okay. Like, really actually reevaluate your life. Cut off all the distractions. Cut off the music, you know. I'm cutting off the music right now. I'm just talking to myself and venting. Cut off literally everything, and just cut off all the noise, and just kind of really look at your life and think to yourself, am I really truly living the way I want to live? For me recently, I can't even lie, I'm here, but my breakup, honestly, is what truly brought me to this self-reflection state of mind that I have now. It's I'm always trying to be better, and it's oh no, it's not that I'm always trying to be better. It's just I've been brought to this state of self-reflection now that I don't know, it's weird. With my ex, I didn't really think about how shitty my life was and how shitty the stuff I was doing. How shitty it was, the stuff I was doing and all that. I didn't realize how shitty it was until I broke up with her. I don't know. It gave me a really weird, just kind of outlook on life, and yeah. I think truly the heartbreak was needed. You need to go through a heartbreak it's very beneficial for you. I feel like, it just kind of, something just happened. I woke up, it woke me up, it opened my eyes to God in a way, I didn't know much about God before I was, what I'm saying? Like, and I didn't really know much about God until I broke up with her. And it's just like that pain you feel in your heart. I'm telling you, when you're at your lowest, Jesus will, he will in some sort of way. He could literally just come as like a thought in your mind. And it's like, I don't know, that's just like, there's so many things. There's a car driving past. I didn't know, that was awkward. But like, no, I'm just kind of awkward when it comes to like people in general seeing me talk to myself. I mean, they might think I'm on the phone with somebody, but like, truly, like, this is the last thing I'm gonna say before I end it. When you're at your lowest, Jesus, like, God will talk to you in any way. But it's up to you to actually care about your life and listen to God, But I'm telling you, at your lowest, he will find you. Like, it's just all about listening. Take anything that happens in your life if you're at your lowest, take anything good that happens as a sign from God. Take any sign of Jesus that you get in your life, take that as a sign from God that he's trying to reach you, and just search for him and try to find him. Read your Bible. I'd honestly say just kind of get to know Jesus first. Read the Bible and all that. You can talk to Jesus. I feel like for me, it's like, I gotta actually get to, praying is good. I feel like for me, I gotta get to know Jesus first before I just kind of intimately pray with him. I have intimately prayed to him, but it's like, I feel like getting to know him truly first is what really matters. But yeah, I'm about to go. That was a good talk. 22 minutes of talking. I guarantee you nobody's gonna watch this, but I mean, I can probably do this again at some point. I don't know, man. Anyways, yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. Goodbye.